no more, or feel the touch that I adore.
Always sense how it would happen. I was completely ready. Nice shave, shower, nice goatee, new suit, new boxers. Had on new socks with foot polish. And then we would sit at a special window seat overlooking the waterfront. And then this. I don't know what it is, but it's like an emotional collapse. So out of this world that in 1 minute, I'm like a star, right? With all the right words to say, but in the next I'm overtaken by every thought that doesn't make sense. Like all of my emotions are extinguished from fear, even my thoughts. And I'm usually very thoughtful, but my thoughts evaporate, and I sit there, waiting. 15 minutes become half an hour, then an hour, then 2, and all the while, I never admit to myself that the night might be lost. Why? Because my long journey from cowardice to courage has resulted in me being abandoned. And the one person I have carefully chosen to surrender all of my affections to, Rachel, is humiliating me. Rachel. I mean, you do understand why I am predisposed with affections towards her, right? Well, every day she smiles and says hello and takes a glance at me as she walks by. You know, I always catch her taking a glance at me while I'm working. I sit there every day doing my daily routine, all the while waiting for her to walk by. Man, I do. It's like I listen for that distinctive step. Hear her footsteps as she glides in between the desk, and I turn at the right time to see if she would look at me, and she did. Often smiling with a with a cheerful hello or good morning or goodbye. And I absolutely live for those greetings. I mean, I do. It's like I forget my purpose for being there. I mean, I work for pay. But man, I labor for love. Unexpressed love. But my whole body is just tied in knots, waiting to hear her utterances. Feel the comfort they bring. I know. A long love story, right? My story submerged in good morning and hello. But when I'm not writing copies, I'm thinking of her. In the break room, taking lunch, or like the other day, walking down the street while it's raining with her wrapped in my thoughts. So, this morning we walk into the office suite together and I get this surge of confidence and I asked her, I said, Rachel, what about dinner sometimes? And she says, sure, why not? Dinner. So, tonight, I asked. She smiles. She's still a little hesitant, but she says, sure. So now I'm back home after waiting for 2 hours. I mean, I waited for 2 years to ask her out, so I felt that I could at least wait 2 hours for her to show up. I owed it to her. I mean, after all, I think, guys, we just can't be too vexed by petty little things like waiting. I mean, waiting is so minimal when you're truly in love. I know waiting. I know waiting. All these empty years of being in love. What are a few hours compared to that? Even if she didn't show up. I mean, if she has truly rejected me, man, the past 2 years thinking of her have been the best 2 years of my life.